The skies above Islamabad looked calm. But beneath that calm, the world stood on the edge of something catastrophic. Warships were moving. Diplomats were silent. Airspace was tightening. And behind closed doors, decisions were being made that could have changed the fate of the entire Middle East. For 3 days, the capital remained tense. Roads were blocked. Security tightened. Information controlled. Behind the iconic silhouette of the Faisal Mosque, a quiet diplomatic storm was building. At the center of it all, Iran, the United States, and a fragile ceasefire that looked more like a ticking clock. It began with uncertainty, rumors of negotiations, whispers of delegations, but no confirmation. For 72 hours, no one knew what would happen next. And then, the first signal appeared. The United States issued an advisory in Beirut, a warning to its citizens: leave immediately. That was not diplomacy. That was preparation. Within hours, the situation escalated. The Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical oil artery, was tightening. And then came the deployment. 3 massive aircraft carriers: USS Gerald R. Ford, USS Abraham Lincoln, USS George H.W. Bush, positioned, ready, thousands of personnel, hundreds of aircraft, minesweepers activated. This was no longer deterrence. This was positioning for impact. Then China acted. Its message to citizens inside Iran was clear: leave immediately. 2 global powers. Same warning. That doesn't happen unless something bigger is coming. At the same time, another front began to heat up. Israel's leadership spoke. The message was direct: we are ready to fight on all fronts. Defense Minister Israel Katz confirmed full war readiness. 3 theaters, 1 tension point. The region was aligning for conflict. Meanwhile, inside Iran, pressure was building. Oil, the backbone of its economy, was under siege. Ships stranded, routes blocked, exports monitored, storage facilities filling up. So Iran adapted. Floating storage, oil stored directly in tankers at sea. A temporary solution, not a sustainable one. Because if capacity collapsed, Iran would be forced to shut down its oil wells. And restarting them would not be easy. At this point, the world entered a dangerous phase. A stalemate. The United States maintained the blockade. Iran refused to yield. The strait remained tense. No war, no peace, just pressure and silence. Then something changed, quietly, without headlines. Pakistan stepped in. Field Marshal Asim Munir and Foreign Minister Ishaq established contact with Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. This was not routine diplomacy. This was intervention at a critical moment. For days, there had been no direct engagement, only statements, only tweets. Even Donald Trump had maintained pressure publicly. But now, communication reopened. That meant one thing. Something had shifted. Reports emerged. An Iranian delegation arriving in Islamabad. Short, focused, strategic. Then came another signal. A U.S. delegation, possibly arriving within 24 hours. Now the stage was set, not for war, but for negotiation. But here's the reality. This was not peace. This was control pressure, a calculated escalation, designed to push both sides to the table. This isn't just about diplomacy. It's about uranium, sanctions, global oil markets, regional power balance. If negotiations succeed, the Strait of Hormuz opens. If they fail, the region ignites. Nothing is finalized. No agreement signed. No guarantees given. Just movement, just possibility, and a fragile window that could close at any moment. What we are witnessing is not the end. It is the beginning of a long process. A process shaped by pressure, by strategy, by survival. And as the clouds begin to clear over Islamabad, the real question remains: was this a step toward peace, or just a pause before something far bigger? Stay informed, stay aware, because the next move could change everything.